Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth McMahon, licensed psychologist and author of Overcoming Anxiety and Panic Interactive Guide. I'm here today to talk about the 5 instinctive reactions to anxiety that make it worse. The purpose of the anxiety response is to alert you to threats and prepare you to survive by getting you ready to run or fight. And part of your brain reacts to perceived threat automatically and unthinkingly. So I call this part of the brain the reacting brain. And the reacting brain's response of anxiety can be life-saving when you're in danger. And when that's the case, the instinctive responses to anxiety help save your life. The problem is the reacting brain can also unfortunately misinterpret things and send a false alarm. And when that's the case, the same instinctive reactions that save your life in times of danger create a vicious cycle of continuing unnecessary anxiety, worry, fear, and panic. So what are these 5 instinctive responses? Well, the first is escape. And this makes sense. If you're in danger, leave, get out. Don't stay in a dangerous situation. And the second response is to avoid, because if you survived the first dangerous experience, learn from it. Don't go back. Avoid dangerous situations. Now, the next 3 instinctive responses are when you're faced with a dangerous situation, when you find yourself in a dangerous or threatening situation, the first thing you instinctively want to do is stay alert. Look out for threats. Be aware. Look for possible dangers. Another instinctive response is to do things to keep yourself safe. Have other people with you, carry mace, have a cell phone programmed for 911. Take safety actions that truly increase your safety. And finally, if you're cornered and you have to fight, fight with all your might. Now, these instinctive responses to anxiety, escaping, avoiding, staying hyper alert, taking safety actions, and fighting, they all make sense. But we also know that there's unnecessary anxiety. In fact, unnecessary anxiety is one of the most common mental health issues. Your reacting brain triggers the anxiety response, and you react as if things are more dangerous than they are. You may start having panic attacks or over worry, or become afraid of things like flying, driving, speaking up, medical tests, getting medical tests. And when this happens, your instinctive responses to anxiety actually make things worse. When you escape or avoid, your reacting brain loses any chance of learning that the situation was actually safe and that you could cope. When you stay hyper alert, hyper vigilant to danger, you'll misinterpret sensations, thoughts, situations, other people as more threatening or dangerous than they really are. When you take unneeded safety actions, your reacting brain decides you only survived because of those actions. It doesn't learn that you are actually safe. And when you fight the anxiety sensations or the thoughts, trying to make them stop, the brain sees that you're reacting out of fear and assumes that there's reason to be afraid. Listen to the next 2 podcasts to learn effective ways to handle and reduce anxiety. I'll talk about tips to reduce your anxiety triggers and 4 ways to reduce anxiety. Thank you for listening. This is Dr. Elizabeth McMahon.